Welcome to our e-learning video on the subject of democratic centralism, a political theory and practice that has played a critical role in the development of socialist and communist movements globally. Today, we will explore the concept of democratic centralism, its origins, its implementation, and its impact on the political landscape of states that have adopted this system. Democratic centralism is a principle of organizational management and decision-making in Marxist-Leninist political systems, originally conceived by Vladimir Lenin. The doctrine combines two seemingly contradictory elements: democratic participation in decision-making and strict central control over the execution of agreed policies. The principle states that political decisions reached by the party in democratic discussion are binding on all members of the party, who must not dissent from them in public. The origins of democratic centralism can be traced back to the early 20th century, when Lenin and the Bolsheviks were seeking an effective organizational strategy to combat the fragmentation and inefficiency of socialist movements. Lenin argued that a strong centralized leadership was necessary to ensure discipline and unity of purpose, especially in the face of external threats like state oppression and internal disagreements. In practice, democratic centralism involves a hierarchical party structure, where higher bodies are elected by the lower bodies, and all levels of the organization are subject to strict discipline. The highest body of the party typically makes decisions which are then disseminated down through the ranks for implementation. While this structure is meant to ensure unity and coherence in action, it also concentrates power at the top of the party, often leading to a high degree of control over political life by a small group of leaders. This model was adopted by the Soviet Union under Lenin, and later by Stalin, and it became a standard organizational principle of communist parties worldwide. In the Soviet context, democratic centralism was intended to prevent factionalism and promote disciplined action. However, over time, it often led to authoritarian practices, with a significant disconnect between the party leadership and the base membership. Decision-making became increasingly centralized, limiting the scope for democratic participation at lower levels. Democratic centralism has been subject to significant criticism, particularly for the way it has been implemented. Critics argue that it can lead to a lack of transparency, discourage open debate within the party, and concentrate power in the hands of the few, leading to bureaucratic centralism and totalitarianism, rather than genuine worker control and democracy. Despite these criticisms, democratic centralism remains a foundational principle of many communist parties around the world. Its impact on global politics, particularly during the 20th century, was profound, influencing the development of not only Soviet-style political systems, but also various liberation movements and newly independent states looking to quickly mobilize resources and maintain political cohesion. In conclusion, democratic centralism is a complex and controversial aspect of political theory within Marxist-Leninist ideology, embodying both the aspirations for a disciplined, unified approach to achieving political goals and the challenges of maintaining democratic participation in highly centralized systems. Thank you for watching this video. If you found our discussion on democratic centralism insightful and want to learn more about political theories and practices that have shaped world history, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel for more educational content. Your support helps us continue to explore important concepts in political science and their real-world applications.